How to give social kudos part 2. We are in the give social kudos screen, and as we saw in part 1, the website that is displayed in the selection area is Surprisingly Healthy by health coach Kristen. I know Kristen, she does a good job at restoring people to health with her nutritional analysis, and I want to give her kudos with socialCOOLER on the social networks. There's nothing wrong here. I want to have a look at her site before I give kudos. So I click on the green arrow on the right of the selection area. This opens up a new screen with two main areas. The central area, the bigger one here, now shows the website that was displayed in the selection area. You're directly looking into Kristen's website. socialCOOLER is like a window through which you look into websites. You can see that I can navigate in this website and click on any menu item that I want. For instance, clients. Before I click on this menu item, though, I want to show you the other section of the screen, what we call the Kudos Bar. It is a bar, and it is one of the places from which you can give social kudos to any page in any website. The Kudos Bar features several buttons, and let me show you quickly how this works. At the center of the Kudos Bar, you have four icons connected directly into the four biggest social networks: Google+, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Each time you click on one of these icons, you send a signal to the relevant social network, telling it, I want to mention this website on my account in your network. If you click on the G+ icon, the Google+ icon, you're sending a message to Google+, telling it, I would like to mention this website on my account on Google+. Google complies, and a mention of this website will appear on your account in Google+. Likewise, if you click on the Facebook like icon, you are telling Facebook, please give a like to this website and mention it on my Facebook wall. Note that in this case, it's not a like to a Facebook post or a Facebook business page. It's a like to the website of Kristen using Facebook. You are sharing Kristen's website on one of these four social networks, here in that case, Facebook, and a mention of it appears on your account on the social network. That is what we call social kudos. You are giving kudos to a website by mentioning it on one of your social accounts. So why on earth would you do that? Because you want to give a live recommendation to this website and give it a little more visibility in social networks, and in some cases, a slight push in the search engines. That's what you do in a couple of clicks in socialCOOLER. This simple action enables you to build rapport with other local business owners by giving them something good, more visibility on social networks, more visibility in search engines. Every time you give social kudos to a website, socialCOOLER rewards you with social points. These social points are a sort of currency in socialCOOLER. They increase when you do something good for someone, and they decrease when someone else does something good for you. That's a give and take. You give social kudos, you gain points. You receive social kudos, your points decrease. Social points are a sort of currency because the more you bring good things to other people, the more often your site will be shown to others in the selection area we've covered before. In other words, the more you give, the more you can receive. socialCOOLER is like a game where participants are rewarded in multiple ways for doing good to others. Before we go to the next button, Message This Biz, let me show you something important. In order to be able to give social kudos to a website, you have to fulfill two conditions. You must visit at least 3 pages on the website, and you must stay at least 45 seconds on the website. Once these two conditions are satisfied, the gray layer over the social networks icons disappears, and you can give social kudos. Before this, you can't. In this example, you can see I stayed an unusually long time on the site, and that's because I was preparing the video. Now, I will click on the Clients menu item, and you can see the new page loading in the central window here. Now, look at the counter on this yellow bar, 2 of 3. I have visited 2 of the 3 pages I must visit on the site. In real circumstances, I would have a good look at her clients. Then I would click on Services to discover what she offers. The Services page loads, and I can visit it. I am getting familiar with what Kristen offers, who she is, what she does, why she's good at it. And this is the main reason why this timer is here, and why this counter is here. That's because in socialCOOLER, you don't gain social points just by giving someone a like recommendation on social networks, but by actually getting yourself familiar with what the business offers before you decide to give it some social kudos. It is a genuine communication, not a click, 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 robot style kind of interaction. Now that I have visited 3 pages, the social network icons clear up, and I can now decide if yes or no I want to give some social kudos to Kristen. I want to give her website a +1 on Google+. I click on the G+ icon. A small dialog box opens and Google Plus tells me that I'm about to share this website as Phil Siobhan. This means that this website page will be mentioned on my account at Google Plus. There's a box to comment. I like to add a comment to make my mention sizzle, but I don't need to. I can simply click on share. When I comment, I can add plus Kristen Kodiani, the plus Kristen, the plus is in Google Plus, to make her aware that I shared her website. Again, this is not mandatory because socialCOOLER will let her know that I shared her site. Lastly, I could also copy something I really like from her site and share it here. Copy, paste. Like so. And now I share. Done. I click on the click to go back button to return to the Give Social Kudos screen. In real time, it took me about 2-3 minutes to visit her website, decide to give her social kudos, and do it. That's all good publicity for her practice, and Google will track the +1 I gave her and understand it as a positive vote for her, which is what Google likes to see. socialCOOLER will tell her what I did, and in case I would not know her and decide to connect and network with her as a potential referral partner, she would not see me as a complete stranger. My actions would build rapport and ease up the connecting. Finally, because of the need of most human beings to reciprocate when benefiting from the good deed, Kristen might decide, all in good time, to visit my own web pages and give me some social kudos. This would, of course, benefit my website with more visibility on social networks and in search engines. That was a long video, but this is the heart of socialCOOLER, so we needed to spend some time on it.